I don't even remember any of these people.
No, Corey was Freddie Soto's, God rest in peace, his wife. So she started booking it, but then it seemed like Warner Brothers would go there to see ERIK GRIFFIN, but Freddie Soto would be on the lineup after ERIK or before ERIK. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, it started getting biased and people started to know it. And then Danny Kelly was there for a while. Danny Kelly was a phone guy. And one day they just made him, and poor Danny Kelly was also trying to be a comic.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So now Danny started giving himself 9:15 spots. You know, and it got out of hand. And he showed up one day and he had a box on his fucking desk. And they replaced him with Duncan. And then, you know.
And Duncan didn't want to do that.
Duncan didn't.
He was doing alphabetical order.
Oh my God.
He didn't want nothing to do with
it. Hated it.
Yeah.
Then when they did the reality show, Duncan got out. Duncan got out before the reality show.
I remember that.
And then
Minding the Store.
Minding the Store. And then Tommy came in. And now, if they were to do Minding the Store, now is the time to do it.
For real.
Now is the time
but it's different. I'll say that it's different. Not bad, different. Because what was taken away from the Comedy Store with this new regime, what was taken away is this idea that you were a part of a club and you had to earn your way to get something, no matter what you had, you know? And now it's not like necessarily like that. Like, if you got stuff going on, you're going to get in the rotation and you're going to be in. And it's like, you know, and that's fine too. But like, if you come from the old way, like for me, I remember having to do I had to do a year in the belly room. You know, before I could do OR spots. You know, now it's just not like that. And some of the new people that come in, they don't have the same respect or reverence for the place because they didn't have to go through that. You know, and so it's not bad. It's just different. So if you're from the old school, you got to wrap your brain around that. But I feel privileged. I feel very I feel very lucky to be a part of what's happening at the Comedy Store right now. And I think in 10 years they're gonna look back and be like, man, remember when that's the new golden years of the Comedy Store right now, you know? So that credit to Adam, you know, for what he's doing.
It's sensational that I walked in there and I was like, this place, I'll never be a regular here. Like, this will never work for me, you know? Look at these fucking people in there. And when I first got into the Comedy Store, I'm not gonna lie to you, I put my heart and soul into it. Like, that was it. That's all I had. That's it. This is all you have. Like, remember when they told Richard Gere he had to leave? And he said, I got nowhere else to go.
Nowhere else to go.
That's exactly. I was homeless. I would take showers in the main room at 9:15. I would drive to the Comedy Store and take a shower at 9:15 in the main room and then go back at 7:45 and take another shower in the back. I had towels, shampoo, the whole thing. I would do laundry at a laundromat and sleep in the fucking car. I mean, that was the Comedy Store to me. I ate there. I fucking, you know, if the waitresses got food, I mooched half a sandwich. I ate the cherries. That's why I ended up weighing 400 pounds. I would eat those maraschino cherries like a motherfucker.
Only in America you could be homeless and still end up fat.
Still be at the fucking, yeah, only in America. I was eating those Wendy's dollar menu.
Oh, wow.
$4 or $5. You get the bowl of chili. You get the junior whatever. That's it. You know, the lunch special at Hoy's Walk.
It just clicked, huh?
You know, $15 a set. Felipe Esparza, Willie Barcena, 40s, Rudy Moreno, 50 down at the break.
Oh, yeah. You know what I loved about
at the Commerce Casino.
I started doing those gigs.
Yes, too. And that's when you really fucking see it.
The only gigs that paid were the Latino gigs.
Latino gigs.
They're the only gigs that paid.
Oh, my God.
You have to go to like weird places and bars.
Whittier with a taco stand outside.
But they'd be like, a dude would come over to you and be like, thanks for coming. And you'd be like, oh, shit, this guy just gave me $50.
$50, $40.
Jeff Garcia used to have all those rooms.
They give you a taco.
Yeah, you can eat.
Got Edwin San Juan would show up with a fucking pipe and a fucking bag of weed. I mean, it was like this fucking Latin fly.
That's how I got in.
My
first TV credit was
Payaso.
Well, my second TV credit as Payaso. My first TV credit was actually Night Call. It was this show on the Playboy channel. It was like the Tonight Show for porn chicks, you know. And I did a stand-up set on there. And then my second one was, but you know how I got that? You know how I got Payaso? Darren Carter, the party starter, you know Darren, he hit me up and was like, yo, can you come with me to this gig in like deep Whittier? Like, it was like deep in the hood someplace, right? The Latino hood, you know? And he goes, come with me. If he just wanted me to come with him so we can get the carpool lane on the freeway, so you can ride in the carpool lane. So I go, I do a set. I just happen to be going up in front of Alex Ramundo. And Alex says to me, because that's the only reason why he watched me. Because, you know, you don't really watch people unless you going up after them, then you might sit and watch. Alex comes up to me and says, hey, I'm about to do this show. I think you'd be good on it. Let me talk to my guys, and then we're doing a show at the Improv, you know. And I went and did that show at the Improv. That's when I met Scott Montoya and all these people, and they were like, all right, they booked me on the Payaso Comedy Slam.
What did you think at first?
I thought, well, I didn't have anything, so I thought, wow, I'm going to be on Showtime. I thought it was going to be this big thing. To his credit, the way he put it together then was the way you should put things together. We did 2 shows. You know what I mean? If he was doing it now, he wouldn't have done 2 shows. It would have been, if it was 2 shows, it would be like 10 comics. You know what I mean? And it just wouldn't have came out. I thought they got the best out of it by doing 2 shows and combining, and that's how they should do all those things. But anyway, I thought it was great. Then we're at this big 900-seat theater in San Bernardino and all these people, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Look what I'm doing, a TV thing, and I thought it was going to be great. And then I thought, well, the potential for a tour for this too, and like, you know, all these great comics on the lineup. You know, Johnny Sanchez, and Joey Medina and Alex Ramundo, and you know, all these people, all these up and comers, and you know, I thought, oh, this is good. And then what happened? We did 1 show at the Indian Casino, and that's the last we heard of Payaso Comedy Slam.
When they approached me, they had been talking to me for like a year that he was going to do something. The guy kept coming up to the store, the old guy, his partner.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
I forget what his name was.
Oh, my God.
And then they made an offer, and when they said Showtime, I'm like, look, do you know how many fucking things I've shot over the years? Do you have any idea?
Totally different places in our career at that time.
Gave me $800, $1,000, $350 to shoot a special they were going to sell to Showtime or PBS. Do you know how many of those deals I had? I could count them on foot. It's amazing. I wish I had an abacus. Like, that's how many things.
Do you do the same set for all of them?
No, people would contact you and go, look, we're putting a show together. We shot one at the Ha-Ha. I'll never forget, that was the most embarrassing thing I was ever involved in, because I was cheering for it not to air. I just wanted the money. That's it.
I did a movie like that.
Yeah, you just care about the money. You don't care if it fails. You want it to fail. You don't want nobody to see you in this. You're like, I hope nobody ever sees this. We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.